Far too many people only want to hear what they already think they know. The Associated Press credits the quote to a psychology professor at the University of Central Florida who studies misinformation. She has found that conspiracy theory believers often engage in mental gymnastics to make their beliefs conform to reality. The lack of editorial control at the heart of social media is both what makes it great and what makes it dangerous. Great because anybody can post virtually anything and have it seen almost instantly by people all around the globe. Dangerous in that those who see it have a duty to be the editor, and far too many are unwilling to take on that job. Instead, they will willingly believe what I have labeled a U-swag, an unscientific, wild-ass guess. As a result, we're seeing an ever-growing outbreak of coronavirus conspiracy theories, hoaxes, anti-mask myths, and sham cures. And the numbers show how deadly that can be in undermining the effort to at least slow the spread of this deadly disease. A prime example of the misinformation, a video in which Dr. Stella Immanuel promoted that drug touted by our president as a cure for COVID, that despite the fact that federal regulators last month revoked authorization of the drug as an emergency treatment amid growing evidence it doesn't even work and can in fact have deadly side effects. And even if it were effective, it would not negate the need for masks and other measures to contain the outbreak. Their words, not mine. By the way, in the past, Dr. Immanuel has made some interesting other claims, saying, for example, that cysts, fibroids, and some other conditions are caused by having sex with demons, that alien DNA is used in medical treatments, and that half-human reptilians work in the government. Twitter and Facebook have removed that video from their feeds, but not before it was seen by 20 million people. There have been other baseless claims, including the virus is a bioweapon, or that 5G towers spread it, or that Bill Gates is going to use the antivirus injection to implant microchips in all of us. No evidence of any of that. Many more examples of this sort of Tommy rot exist in social media, which amplifies their impact and helps those willing to believe it to find each other, thus enforcing their beliefs. One of the biggest controversies right now involves whether or not you should wear a mask. And public health officials didn't help things early on when they suggested that you shouldn't. The Surgeon General said in February that things might not be effective in everyday situations. But that guidance changed when further scientific study showed the virus could spread among people who were showing no symptoms. That, folks, is the way science works. In the face of this, skeptics continue to make claims that masks are going to block oxygen flow or present a greater chance of infections. These claims persist despite being roundly debunked by the medical experts who should know what they're talking about. So what do? It's really pretty simple. Stop believing everything you see on social media. Remember, virtually anybody can post whatever they want without anything to support their claims. It is opinion at best, but certainly not news. When you see this claptrap, it's up to you to take off that aluminum foil hat and exchange it for a thinking cap. At the very least, do a Google search. Determine if what you saw on social media has any basis in fact, and do that before you help spread it. Far too many people only hear what they already think they know. Believing in U-swag could cost you your life or the lives of those you hold dear. Please don't be one of those people.